Wait, it's coming. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to a video. So today's video is a sit-down video where we talk about our experience in South Africa. First and foremost, welcome to my channel. I am Tiffany and this is my husband Keenan. We are an interracial, intercontinental couple. I'm from South Africa, my husband is from America, and we are a military family. My husband currently serves as an active duty member of the United States Navy. Woohoo! So yeah, welcome to my channel. On my channel I film about lifestyle, mainly vlogs, travel, and we are doing our first sit-down video together, like ever. So yeah, we recently came from South Africa. We had a 4-week vacation in South Africa, and we just feel like it's very important to emphasize on the pros and cons in South Africa or traveling to South Africa that everyone should know, because there are pros and there are cons. So we just want to share our personal experience with you guys. So stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
You ready? Yep, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the pros. Let me put my phone on silent. Also, I am sipping on some bubbles. We went wine tasting. If you have not watched the video, I'll link it somewhere here. But we're sipping on some bubbles. It's from South Africa. It's technically champagne, but you can't call champagne outside of South Africa. So it's called bubbles. First thing we're gonna start off with is the pros. And these are our pros. What's our pros?
Alright, our pros are meeting family and friends. Like, all of our families and friends on my wife's side, they never get a chance to see us that often, so that was like the biggest thing about it.
Yeah, the reason we said family and friends is you know, it takes a village to raise kids. We have twins, a boy and a girl. They're currently 4 years old, and we literally had no kids in South Africa. We're always a helping hand when it comes to kids and us. There's always people around us. We were never alone. Our kids was never alone. So yeah, that's number one.
Number two is entertainment. So there's always something there I go. Alright, number two is entertainment, because there's always something to do in South Africa, whether it's being in the city or like get your adventure on and being in the wild.
Yeah.
There's always stuff to do if you're bored.
Yeah.
You just gotta like be open-minded to things.
Yeah, I agree with that. Number three,
cheaper than other countries, specifically first world countries. If you're from a first world country, you know like how expensive it is to live there. But going to South Africa, you still get all those things first world countries have, but it's more like,
it's more cheaper.
Yeah, a lot more cheaper.
Yeah, I agree. Example, spas. We went to a spa like every other day. My daughter and I got braids like 3 times. We got our hair done every week in South Africa. It was less than $100 for all 3 times together.
In America is what, like $250?
Yeah, for me to get braids in America, I pay like $250 to $300 to just get braids. For my lash extensions, it's $100. So in South Africa, braids, I paid $10. For my daughter's hair was $5. We went to a 5-star spa with lunch and coffee and dessert, and we paid about how much?
60.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, 60, and it was a full body massage with pedicures, the works, everything. Yeah.
All right, so number 4 is first time being alone, not without the kids since they were born. Like, you know, anybody that knows kids is like, it's hard sometimes, like getting your alone time. But especially when the fact that like we're a military family and we have no family around.
Yeah.
So we don't have that support to like
Yeah.
just drop the kids off at grandpa's house.
Yeah.
So like just being there and being able to like give them to somebody that we trust is like
And they
everything.
didn't even ask for us, surprising. Like when we came to my parents' house, because we didn't live with my parents, we got to my parents' house, they were like, what do you want here? Or what did you bring us? Or they just were shocked to see us. They didn't even care for us. So as I was saying, we dropped them off at my friend's house in South Africa, and we came to get them, and they're like, why are you getting us? We don't want to go home with you guys. And we're like, oh. Yeah, we were hurt. I was hurt personally.
Yeah, they didn't care about us after like the third day.
Yeah, after the third day, they didn't care for us.
Mm-hmm.
Even my dad spoiling them.
All day.
My dad spoiled. He wakes up, makes tea for them, porridge, breakfast, lunch, the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy, ice cream.
Yeah.
Everything. All right. The fifth one is really me. This fifth one is because I like, I'm from Texas. I like barbecuing. But y'all don't call it over there.
It's not barbecue.
It's not barbecue.
No.
It's braai.
It's braai.
Braai.
It's braai. And it tastes better than barbecue. It tastes, don't lie.
No, it's just different.
Don't lie. It tastes way better than barbecue. I am not a fan of American barbecue. Give me braai any day.
Look, braai is grilling. That's all it is.
No.
You're grilling meat.
But it's
look,
still better.
But it's like the seasoning is different. It tastes good. And it's like a thing that people do is like in the culture. It's one of the few things in South African culture that I can like relate to and I can like be part of without any extra stuff. So I really like doing it.
Yeah.
Any chance.
While everyone is braai, everyone's just so inviting because everyone's drinking, eating, talking. All races.
First of all, y'all drink too much. Like I'm
South African and I'm currently drinking, so I guess I drink too much. Do I drink a lot? I don't drink that much. No.
Not really compared to like most South Africans. So, but you're safe. Like.
Oh, tell them about the day you went into the liquor store.
Oh yeah.
The bottle store.
Yeah, that thing is bigger than a whole grocery store in America. Like, look, our bottle store is like 2 aisles. That's it. And y'all stuff is like literally a whole like grocery store, like a supermarket.
It's like, I don't know, it's bigger than a supermarket. The first time he walked into a bottle store, he was like, "What?"
Look, I thought it was in Costco. If you don't know what Costco is, look it up.
It's a Costco, but for alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, that's our pros. Basically, just having family around. It's very cheap. There's a lot of things to do. Everyone's friendly, like no lie. South Africans are very friendly, right? Everyone's welcoming. Everyone becomes family. Like we met strangers and they instantly just become family. They just talk. They invite us to lunches, dinners. We met so many nice people. So yeah, South Africans are literally Ubuntu, and I love that for my country. It's my country.
What does that mean?
Ubuntu, it's like we family, like very family,
Ubuntu.
very, very family orientated country, which I love. So yeah, let's go on to the cons, and these are...
Wait, I think we should have started with cons first.
Yeah, we should have started with cons.
How are we gonna edit?
Screw. I'm gonna edit the cons first. You're gonna see the cons first, so screw.
Right.
Hold up. And these are our cons to the South African trip. Okay.
Alright. Never been to that around.
Yeah, maybe I've been there. Listen, when I was in Bahrain...
Alright, anywho.
We were just talking about my Bahrain days.
Nah, you don't need
He don't want you guys to know about my Bahrain days, but anyway. That's crazy.
This is a sickness.
What sickness?
I got that from a YouTube video. It's funny.
Or just go to the cons. He's stressing me.
No,
this is so good. Like, it reminds me of Savannah. You don't remember Savannah in South Africa? Pro number 111 Savannah. Savannah. That's pro number 1. For me, pro number 1 is Savannah in South Africa.
The other one was better though. The other cider.
Oh, he likes Hunter's Dry.
Yeah, better.
Him and Musa Kaula are like this. Hunter's Dry. If you know Musa Kaula, I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. This is my husband, because he likes Hunter's Dry. I'm showing him who's Musa Kaula. This is Musa Kaula. Look.
I am telling you, let me drink.
What? He's drinking Hunter's.
Also the party.
Remember how my cousin opened the beer?
So now
Mhm.
everybody is learning about the simple Ngema.
Let me hurry take it. Okay.
The simple Ngema and involvement page. I am telling you, let me drink.
Oh my god. First of all, I ain't never seen a hunter dry.
Also,
That
That big, like, nigga,
They
I
make it!
thought, nigga, I
Oh, here's
thought,
your phone. They
I
make
thought,
it
I
a
thought
big-
he was drinking Jameson.
Oh my
That was
hair.
the biggest bottle I've ever seen of my life. Number one, unsafe.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not gonna say that every part of South Africa is unsafe. Just like I don't say that every part of America is unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta watch your back in certain areas.
Yeah. For me, the reason I said unsafe is because you just gotta watch your back at all times. You know, we live in very harsh times, I don't know, circumstances, and we have kids, so I always watch my back. I always post when I've left a spot. I never post when I'm at a place. I always tell him to, like, we're not posting our location until we leave a place. So yeah, we always just watching our back. Yeah.
Yeah, because unemployment is high.
Yeah, unemployment is very high in South Africa, and it's so sad that people graduate with degrees and masters and still don't have jobs. Me being one of them, leaving South Africa was because I couldn't find employment. I left the country, and we are more valued and appreciated in other countries than in South Africa. Because we met someone with a degree somewhere.
I forgot.
I don't know. I think it was a waiter or something, and we just had a long conversation with him, telling him to leave the country. So, yeah, unemployment is definitely a big issue in South Africa. It's just sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they say idle hands is the devil's playground.
Yeah.
So that's why you gotta watch yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Con number 2. So when you in South Africa, it's like a few big cities, but majority of South Africa is like smaller towns, right? And in those smaller towns, like hospital medical stuff isn't maybe on the level you want it to be. So like that's our problem is like medical and hospital, like special care, all those like random situations that might happen that did happen. Like there wasn't that. It wasn't the high. Like,
we taught the doctors what was wrong with our daughter. So we went to like the top hospital in Potchefstroom, and our daughter got sick.
There.
No, in Potch.
Oh yeah,
it was Potch.
Yeah.
We rushed from Paris to Potch to Mediclinic, and the doctors didn't know what was wrong with her. And we was like, it's poison ivy. We've seen this because in Japan, our son has poison ivy all the time because kids touch stuff and plants. So the doctors didn't know what was wrong with her, and we told them like, hey, we think she has poison ivy. They thought it was what do you call it? Chicken pox. They said it was chicken pox. They said it was measles. They said it was allergies, and we're like, no, trust us, we know it's poison ivy. And that frustrated us that we paid all that money for them not to even diagnose our daughter properly. So
yeah, still took our money.
Also, that's the same hospital I gave birth in, by the way, and I don't know. What
it just wasn't that good, and the urgency don't be there.
Yeah, and we paid a lot.
Yeah.
We paid a lot of money. That's like American prices, honestly. But it wasn't just... And we waited. How are you in a private hospital, but you still waiting?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. It's a story for another day. And con number...
Con number 3. Potholes. And you gotta put them together. Potholes and load shedding. Because they're equally as bad. Alright.
Bro, what do you guys prefer? Potholes or load shedding? Because, child, let me tell you, when we got to South Africa, remember that pothole I went into? We were driving a 4x4, like a, what do you call it? A truck, like literally a truck. The biggest truck you can think of. That car was very high. I had to get on a step to get in the car. We got a pothole on our way from the airport. We hit a pothole. We literally went into the pothole. Remember? We went in. Like in nose first, like I thought we was gonna get stuck in there. That's how deep the pothole was. I don't know what our government is doing. Honestly, I don't. Because me being overseas, we still have to pay taxes in South Africa. So what are you doing with our money? But anyway.
Like I said, I think it was a video, TikTok or something. I said I'll fix some things for you.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a shout out. Give me the plug.
By the way, we went viral. We got like 1 million views on that video.
Oh really?
The TikTok. Remember, we went viral. We went viral so many times in South Africa. But anyway, sorry.
I don't be on the internet webs.
He doesn't do social media.
I don't be on the web.
Which is the yang to my yang.
Yeah. I don't got nothing to say.
The potholes in Loche.
Oh, we went like left.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
We always do that. We always go off.
All right. So the potholes are bad. Load shedding. Come on, man. It's 2023. Yeah. What we doing? It's like
it's unnecessary. Yeah, we would run to charge our phones. Like, hey, load shedding is at 12.
Like every time my phone be dead, like, well, my phone's just gonna be dead for 4 or 5 hours. Nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Be hot. Look, you know what's funny? You know what I told you? It's like I seen a fan. I'm like, oh, I got like a fan like that at work. It's like a fan that you like plug in and like it charges, so that way you don't need it doesn't need to be plugged up. You're like, no, we don't need that.
Well, it was gonna be a waste because it was only there for 4 weeks.
I don't care. I be sweating. You know how hot I get.
I know.
I be sweating. I'm probably sweating right now.
Yeah, you are.
So it's like
he's always hot.
I be hot.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that. It just man. I'll buy that thing 10 times over.
I know. We couldn't even sleep.
That's why you don't listen to your wives, guys.
What? Yeah, car number 4 is the biggest thing we had an issue with. Like, we had the biggest issue with car number 4. I made a video of it on TikTok and it got blocked. And I was in my feelings, but this is car number 4.
Car number 4 is so racism. But it's like a little tricky in South Africa, right? Because majority of the country is African.
Everyone just mixed.
It's complicated, but there's still racism, but I think they mask it well, right? And they mask it with classism. So like, there's a lot of instances where they originally, when like I go to restaurants or something, or like malls or whatever shops, they just assume that like
you're black.
I'm like black or
South African black.
South African black. And then I talk, and then they change up completely. So I think that just shows their true colors, because before they see me, or like when they see me, they stereotype me.
Yeah, they don't care or bother to help. Yeah.
And then they're only interested just because of the accent.
Yeah, that's true. Also, we went to Cape Town. We went to a restaurant called The Lighthouse in Cape Town. I can't remember which place it was in, but it was in Cape Town. We went there and we tried to have lunch after viewing the penguins, and there was like a few tables that were reserved and a few tables that were open. There was like 2-3 couples in there. We asked for a table. They told us no, go sit outside. Mind you, that day was very cold. It was super cold outside.
Yeah, cold and windy.
Yeah, cold and windy. And we're like, no, we really want a table inside. Like, there's tables available, so we'd like to sit over there. And they're like, no, go sit outside. And they said, no, you're gonna sit outside. You're not sitting inside. We felt offended. And we're like, no, if we can't sit inside, we'd rather not. And they're like, okay, bye. Like 2 seconds after we walk out, a white family comes in and they dine the white family in the spot we asked to sit at. It was not reserved. We literally heard them say, can we have a table for 4? And we're like, wait, did we not just ask for a table? And they literally walked that family in and sat them down. So I was like, wow, like racism is still a thing. And not just that, like we've seen racism a lot. His accent actually saved us. Like when people heard the American accent, they were then like interested and wanted to talk to us and like just to hear more from us. But before the accent, like, it was just not nice. Yeah, I don't even want to go in depth, but racism is still a thing, and that's something we have to work on, and it's really sad.
Yeah, indeed. All right, con number 5.
The last one.
Last one.
And the most important one.
South Africa. Y'all gotta do better. Customer service is so trash. Like, it's not just like, oh, like one restaurant here or like one shop here
or one airport,
not just one airport. It's just not just immigration area.
Yeah,
it's
or
not
baggage. No,
it's literally every facet of it's ingrained in your society. It's like people just don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. Maybe it's just like people just don't get paid enough or something. It could be that.
Yeah.
But they don't care. And I feel like they don't care because they know that it's going to be harder to replace them because they're already trained than to find somebody new. Mm-hmm. And they're completely like content.
I don't think it's that. I just think it's in people's behavior or mannerisms at this point. I don't even want to talk on it, but because you're gonna tell me you are South African, you grew up there. Don't say anything. I want to let him talk.
And just take pride in your job.
Yeah.
You know, like one thing, like you can have like the most basic job. See, like in Japan, it's a lot of jobs in Japan that's like you will say, be like, why they have a job doing that? It seems like a 5-year-old could do this job. So in Japan, they got one thing. It's just pride, right? Pride that like it don't matter what my job is, I'm gonna do it to the best of my abilities. That goes a long way. We have that. It don't matter what your job is or how like I don't know your situation. If you have that pride, you'll be like, hey, I'm gonna be the best stalker of the year or something. You know, they're gonna try to beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to say much because y'all gonna come for me, but I don't care. Customer service is horrific in South Africa.
And they want tips.
Yeah, they.
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
That's true. They want a tip for everything, but it's your job, and you are not even good at it, and you're not even doing it right, and you're not professional. There's no smiles. I have to beg for stuff. Like, you are begging to do to do your job. I can't. In Japan, customer service, even in the States, people are rude and all that, but they do customer service. I feel like everyone in South Africa.
Look, you get your money. Look, you'll get more money if you are good at your job.
We will tip you more, and you don't have to ask for a tip.
Yeah. Like we're not against tipping. Like we be tipping.
Yeah.
We tipping for no reason.
My son got a haircut in South Africa. It was 15 rand. My husband gave that guy 300 rand just because he was really nice to him and my son. And my husband was like, here's 300 rand.
American special. Baby.
American special. Yeah, this was con number 5. We don't want to go too deep.
All right, so that's it for the pros and cons. They aren't in any particular order. Like it's not from like best to worst or worst to best. It's just like a list of 5 for each. So
yeah, this was our pros and cons from our South Africa trip. And do comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And if you want us to go to any other countries, let us know.
Yeah, we travelers.
Maybe we make a fundraiser or something. GoFundMe,
Cash App,
whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you want to put money in a suitcase and send it to us.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more content, let us know.
Yeah, because we love to travel. We travelers. Yeah. I actually got pregnant on our first vacation together.
Yeah, and I'm not Nigerian. Y'all got me messed up. I'm not Nigerian. But I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Ghanaian. I'm not Congolese.
South African.
I'm not South African.
Khoto.
I'm not.
Tell them your South African name, Khoto.
Khoto.
Yeah, Swar. My cousins call him Swar.
Hey, look, I'm not none of those things, but at the same time, I'm all of them. That it makes sense. I'm African American. I could be
Crickets. I just hear crickets.
I just.
Anyway.